Hey, welcome back. We're back in Timberborn today, and today I'm hoping to get to some of our newer districts. Hopefully, we can get up the mountain here. We've got to make a plan to get through our big dam that's going in here, and we've got to make a plan to get all the way out to our main island out here. And speaking of the island, somebody put in a great name idea. They said the island kind of looks like a bullseye, so we should call it Bull's Island, which sounds great to me. Now, I don't know if in this post apocalyptic beaver world, if beavers know what bulls are, or darts, or, you know, they have anything like that, but we're going to go with it anyway. So one of the first tasks that we've got today, we need to take down this hill right here because it's definitely going to be in the way of the dam. We're just going to put this up here. We're going to say everything up here, high priority. They can work on all of this as they get there. And I think, let's see, where do I want? We're also going to put in this right here. There we go. All of this is also high priority. And we will put in a tunnel that goes back into this stuff here. That way we'll have a connection here. We'll put one here that will go up to a connection here. Probably another one for here. And finally one for over here. As for our island, there's a couple of different ways we could probably get there. Let's see. The first way is just the direct path. Let's take our frogs and we'll go this way and around. And I believe there was another stairway under here. Did I take that out? I took that out. Not a big deal. We can just tell them to build another stairway underneath here. There we go. We will put that right here for now. Take our frogs and come back over here. All the way across the bottom of the bay. Oh, I can't go right there because there is a downspout right there. Not a problem. We'll just do this, get our stairs in here. There we go. And now we just have to, I guess I don't need those two, get over to the other stairs over here. There we go. And do they have any? They have stairs in the back, but we're not going to use stairs in the back entirely. Let's say for this district, I would like something. What does this path look like? Yeah, I like this. We'll use that for this district. And come up here. And we'll leave something like that. We can't connect it completely because the districts can't be connected. They've got this path out of there, which is what we're going to need. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to move the road temporarily over to here, just in case we need to get up there some way. Going to take these out, and then we are going to put in our tunnel to get through the dam right there. And I think that's... Nope, I can put in one dam right on top of that. Not a dam, a levee. There we go. And until we get more of this out of here, that's about all we can do with that at the moment. I'm looking at this over here, and there seems to be two problems. First of all, this should be a four-way. Let's make this a four-way. There we go. We'll have to rename it again, but that's pretty interesting. There we go. The other thing is, I've noticed I've made my main path one off. And is that enough to bother me? Yes. Yes, it is. So we're going to just redo the whole thing right here because we can. That's really the only reason for it. And it's probably the only reason I need. It's good enough. So we'll take all of this back out of here. Demolish buildings, all of you. Yep. All of you. Yep. All of you. And then we're going to cut this back just a little bit here. In fact, we'll go all the way back that far. And I'd like to get my district crossing in here. There we go. So if they come up on this island, they should already be here. Let's see. This is when the tide is in. So this should actually be our frog path. Here we go. Frog path. Ta-da. Frog path, since it's partly underwater. Here on the island, though... maybe... No, I don't think that'll fit. So, what I'm going to do is we'll figure out how to get stuff onto the periphery here. But let's go ahead, get our wood teeth path here. That's good. And now we can actually start to come out the other side. And that can go there. I don't need this. We'll fill that in eventually. There we go. And we will come out this way with this path, which will eventually lead out to our water facility that we're going to probably put out here because it has the deepest spot on the map. They have our tunnel done here, so we're going to go ahead and utilize that, and we don't need this road next to it anymore. So let's go ahead, take this out of here. There we go. Yep. There we go. Clean that up just a bit. We can actually put in another road to here and clean this up just a bit. There we go. That looks a bit better. They're still working on all these dynamite in here. It takes them a while because we have 2 dynamite factories and a whole lot of dynamite going in. In fact, I even decided to take a couple of these lower lying hills out of our farmland over here. So we've got more dynamite to go in. There's just going to be a big wait on dynamite. Since the beavers are waiting on our dynamite, we're going to go ahead and try and clear out a lot of this over here so we can find out exactly where we need to put the dam. I'm going to go ahead, toss in a couple of these, a couple of these. We're going to say, let's just get rid of everything in here. Oops, maybe not that much. There we go. All of that here. We'll get rid of all of this and all of this and all of that. Eventually, we'll probably remove all of it, but for now, that should let us make a path across here to figure out, hopefully, where this dam needs to go, and then we can start over here. Now that this corner has been completely cleaned out of all the extra trees and junk, we're just going to go ahead and fill in all of this area here. There we go. There we go. Going to do the 2s around here. 2s. There's our 2s. There's our 2s. And then finally, we'll just fill it in with 3s. Now we have a nice, stable base for them. Although, don't need the 2s here. We need the 3s here. Let's get those in. And they should have plenty of room. Back in this corner, I think I'd also like some extra power plants. So let's see if we can get, I guess they're engines, but to me, they're power plants. So I guess that's all the SimCity I used to play. Sometimes I still call anything that generates power a power plant, even though it's not. Let's get more flywheels in here. We'll go this way. We want to turn. Wait, nope. I want the turn. We're going to pause both of these just to make sure things get in there. We're going to do a 3 here. We're going to do... Nope, another 3 here. There we go. And then we'll just do flywheels. pause you. Flywheels, here we go. All these flywheels. And that should help keep the power up. It gets a little low during the late parts of the drought, so we'll want to just take care of that. Well, the straight path has finally came over from there, so we at least know where the front wall should be. Now we're going to take another path from over here, just so they have a little bit of extra time to get there. There we go. Ta-da! We will remove this here. Excellent. And once they get that done, this mountain we're just going to go around for now. Maybe eventually we'll remove it, but for right now, we will just let them work through their path and get over here and say, I want all of these trees removed as well. We are getting most of this side cleaned up over here. In fact, we've got this out of the way. So let's go ahead and plan more on the dam here, and we'll see if we can get a good portion, if not all of it, done today. So we've got this. Let's get in a 2x2 here. So that just makes another 3 wide, and then we'll simply do 3 wide on top of there. Now we just need a couple more 2x2s. That fits in just perfectly. We'll leave a place for those there. And the 3x3s, we will get in here as well. There's some 3x3s that we'll need. Then let's get 1 levee on top of there. 2x2 goes there. And there's a 3x3. And then we just need our decoration blocks right out in front. There we go. There we go. That should be good for now. That will keep them busy. Plus, they can work on getting more of this dynamite in here. Once again, we're finding ourselves with some extra beaver power here. So I'm going to make a couple more builder's huts. We've got 10. That should take 4 and 8. And we'll save the other 2 or 3 for any jobs that should come up around here. We've got this corner of the dam started, but what I'd like to do is try and figure out where the other side is going to be. So I'm just going to try and draw the straightest road I can across here. Let's see, comes down right about there. Yep. And we'll just draw it straight across the map, or at least as straight as we possibly can here. There we go. Comes to here, to there, and all the way out to here. Now that is where these 2 blocks are, so we can go ahead and get those in already. Let's delete those 2. And we'll do, I believe I had, what, 2x1s here? 2x1, 2x1. Let's double check that. Yep, that is what we have. And then we will put a 3x1 on top right here. We will put the corner block here, and then we can just go diagonal until we get just past this road over here. So let's get the 2x1s. We've got our diagonal in here. Remove that for just a second. Move that one. We're going to need 1 there, and we're going to need 1 here, because it's 1 back off of the road, if I remember correctly. Let's take a road out and just double check that as well. Should be. No reason it wouldn't be. Yep. That's where we want it to be. So now we can just go through and get a little bit of landscaping. Well, not landscaping, but I guess damscaping. Dam beautification even. There we go. And let's get our decoration blocks in real quick, just to make sure it looks nice. Oops, we need the reverse ones first. Reverse ones. Here we go. All set there. And then here we go. Those look good there. And I will put a tunnel in here. Looks like I would like it at the end of this long road here. We'll eventually take out part of that mountain. But we'll come here, put in our tunnel so we don't miss it. There we go. We'll put in a road back behind for the moment as well. There we go. And now let's get our sides in for this. There we go. That can go out. And we will put a path up the mountain here. There we go. All looks good. Get our other side of the dam in, which we're going to do the same thing we did over there. Put as many of these in as we can. Then we'll do the 3x3s. There we go. Now let's get that 2x2 in here. And this should actually be a 1 and another 1, I believe, because we'll have a 3. And then we'll have a 2 on top of that. 2x3? Nope, needs to be a 3x2. There we go. And then we just need... There's our 1x3s. There we go. 1x3. 1. And actually, that should be a 2x3, shouldn't it? Yep, 2x3. There we go. And on the other side, I just put that. Let's make that a 2x1. And we'll put the stairs on top of it. And one fully, well, not fully formed, but at least a path around the side of the dams has been created. Now we will take and also fill in some more dam stuff here, I believe. Let's grab... Actually, let's do this. I'll just come out of here so I don't have to worry about this path getting in the way. We'll make that slightly more important so they can get all of that in there. And now let's take and... You know what? I would like this to match this other side. So there's 3 and then the block. So it might have to move over 1. Even though I don't really want it to, it might have to move over 1. Let's grab you. We'll do the 2x3. There we go. That is how that goes, right? There's, yep, diagonal and then the 2x3 there. Diagonal and then the 2x3 with the 3x3 here. And I put them in the wrong location, but that's okay. That happens. Easily correctable. There we go. Decorate this up just a little bit. We'll add the nice corners in here. There we go. Corner. And corner piece there. Now we can just take this, go this way. I want to move you over 1. Gonna look a little strange, but that's okay. We'll live with what we get. And it's gonna be a road all along here anyway that it looks like it's gonna get to go on, so I'm not too terribly worried about it. Let's get in more of our landscaping pieces here. We'll put 1 on top of there, 3x1. There we go. Catch that off. And now we've got just some 2x3 pieces going across here. Great. And now we have our 3x3s. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And the decoration blocks that we can get in at the moment for them. So there we go. All right. All set to go. We will wait until that comes back in and take another look then. Our beavers have quite a ways to go on that dam still, so I've came over to Bull's Island over here, and we are going to, well, we're going to first grab this path here, come out from all four sides, and we're going to start working a little bit on this. I don't know if the project here will get done today, but we'll see what we can get done. You never know, some of it might get done. We're going to start by tossing in a barracks here, and then we will want, actually, instead of this, if I do, here we go, one ladder, I can put storage. We'll put something here for logs and planks because we're going to need both. And then let's do storage. Let's do some mediums here. 1 and 2 mediums for a couple of different kind of foods for these beavers. We'll do kohlrabi. We'll do cassavas here. We'll toss the logs in for storage, and we will definitely need planks. But I don't think there's going to be much production of those over here. That might change, but somehow I don't think it will be quite as much as the other area over there. So that's a good start there. Let's see if we can migrate a couple of people over here. Right now, I've just got it on standard so that we can control it a little better. Probably in the future, we will update that to be more automatic so we can keep our districts a bit more even. But for now, we'll just get 2 and let them come over here. With our drought started, I'm hoping we can get in a good portion of this dam so that we don't have to worry too much about water direction from these 2 little rivers here. So I'm going to go ahead, fill those in. We're going to put our levees in here. We're just going to drop those. That's going to come through there. Then we're going to take and get the larger ones, our 2x3 here. Toss in a couple of those. 3x3s here. There we go. Same thing on the other side. It looks like we need just 1. And we can probably take these out. I won't need those. We'll have to get some dynamite in here to get that out of there, but we'll get there hopefully. Let's get our, let's see, we need, well, we'll grab the regular levees just to bring them up to the normal height. So that can go in there, that can go in there, and then we will go, there's our 2x3s, and our 3x3s. And then we just have to start worrying about dynamite. Getting more and more dynamite in there. I've started on the dynamiting of this area. We're going to remove this, and we might end up removing this whole mountain here, straightening this road out by removing part of this mountain, and this might be where our water farms go in eventually. Either that or somewhere over here. We'll figure that out as we go, but we've got to get all of this cleaned out probably in the next, well, just under 8 days to hopefully have a chance to get this reservoir to work correctly. We've got cleaned out pretty much everything that we need to have cleaned out for sure. I'd like to get this lump here cleaned out, but we'll come back to that. Let's figure out what we want to do with the center of the bridge. I'll put one of these on each side. And then what do we have left? 2? No, I don't think that's quite enough. Well, if we do something like this, that would be about center. Yeah, about center. And then we go the 1x2s, or sorry, the 2x1s. There we go. There we go. And now we just come in with 3x3 here, 3x3 here. We unlock our large floodgates. And now we can just go back through and worry about our decoration blocks later. Put all those in there. Get all of these out. All of these out. All of those out. Take care of these. There we go. Get all of you in here. And then we just have to worry about them getting all of this in here in time, which In 6 days, that's going to be a stretch, but we'll try. We have got quite a few builders' huts going now, so hopefully they can make this happen in the right amount of time. If not, we'll figure it out. We just hope it doesn't flood absolutely everything around. So here's something unusual that keeps happening, and I'm not 100% sure why. As you can tell, I have all the automatic stuff turned off. However, beavers keep appearing up here, and I just went to try and send them back. And it says the districts aren't even connected. So how did they get to this district in the first place? There's nothing that would connect them. I am not sure. Are these beavers that just appeared out of thin air? Did they somehow magically fly up here? I'm not sure, but that's something we're definitely going to have to look into figuring out how in the world they're still getting up there. I had a slight change of priorities here. I'm going to take this out of the middle. Right now, up to 2 layers looks like it's completely done. However, that means when that's full, they will probably, hopefully, spill out here. Or at least that's what we're going for. So I don't want this big wall in the way. We're actually going to remove these as well. And I will do this and this. Get rid of all of those. Let's get the dynamite in here. And we will say that is super high priority so that whatever falls through falls out there. It will probably take a day or so before it gets down to here, but hopefully that helps guide things. I'm hoping that it doesn't cause too much trouble here, but we'll find that out too whenever we get there. However, I just realized I forgot to put in another tunnel right about here, which happens, but not a big deal. We can always make a repair hole in the bridge later, or in the dam later, and then clear out the area we need, put our tunnel in, and go back to what we were doing. We removed all of that just in time, so I'm hoping that helps guide the water down into this area here and not out somewhere else on the map. I'm also going to put in these. The water will flow right through those, so I'm not too worried about that. We just got to wait for the water to now fill up to this level before it goes back in here. The more I look at it, the more I think this is going to cause a huge problem. It will just start pouring out over the dam here, so we don't have too long until that really comes out of there. So what I'm going to do is we're going to remove this, and I am going to say this right here needs to be out of there. We will make that the highest of possible priorities. And to get up there, we will do something like this, this. Can we go down below these things? Is there anything? Nope, it just needs that. So we will do that and see if we can maybe, hopefully, stem the tide on anything. Otherwise, we'll just break the dam and come back to it later. Well, I think that's bought us a little bit of time, but not a ton. So I'm going to say these are very important. That is very important. The decorations we can wait for. The floodgates we can wait for. Not too big a deal there. Let's get one of those in just so they don't accidentally get trapped over there. And then we can wait and hope that the water comes right down the center here and not out anywhere else. Just a slight oversight here, but I think we can save this. We're going to do something like this. Put those all on high priority. Once they get one here, they should be able to finish this off. It's just a matter of planks. Phew, we just barely pulled that off this time. But we did finally get all of this dam in. Now we just got to wait for them to actually finish up a lot of the stuff along here. I got to clear out more of this stuff in here. There we go. Yep. And let's see if we can get rid of this. We'll put those in there. They can build those as they can get to them. A lot of this stuff, though, we should be able to hold on to for any particular reason. Hopefully these 3 days at least fill back our river. That would be very nice. I would hate to lose a lot of these trees and shrubs because we didn't get water. If that happens, we might just let some water out of the dam on its own, but we will figure that out as we go. And there we go. Our monster dam is created. We've got a nice reservoir going here, and it's doing its job well, and I think it turned out pretty nice looking. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is there anything that we could do to make it any nicer? I'm not sure, but I would love to hear your guys' thoughts. But that's going to do it for this time. So just want to say thank you very much for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe as always. And as always, I hope to see you next time. Bye!